I get comments all the time that I've said one thing or what I said changed. Let's talk about my evolution of making social media over the past few years. When I first started making social media content, this was back in 2022 as a newbie instructor fresh out of training. Since then, I have worked with hundreds of students when it comes down to self-rescue. I have also picked up a second certification that now covers diving and strokes, and I've spent countless hours educating myself, furthering my training to make sure that I'm giving you guys the most educated information as possible based on my experience and what I find to be true based on that experience. So are there things that I did year one as an instructor that I am doing differently now as going into my 5th year as being an instructor? Undoubtedly, yes. There are so many things that I look at and do differently now at almost the end of my year 4 compared to year 1. I will always be a person who kind of downplays my skills and knowledge in hopes to gain more. My biggest fear in life is that I'm ever going to be this egotistical person that has learned everything that they need to know. I've interacted with those people. I don't ever want to be like those people. I want to continue to learn. I don't just want to learn in one department. I want to learn in all departments. So overall, I can give you guys information that is accurate as possible and that is as helpful as possible. So yeah, there are things that I'm doing differently now than I did back then. There are videos that I've made in the past that I may word differently now. There are viewpoints that I see differently now than I did when I first started teaching, fresh out of training. I guess the goal is to always be evolving, always take accountability, always acknowledge mistakes, to be able to make sure that I don't make them again. And most importantly, I just want to make sure that I am never a person that has been so ego driven to think that I have learned everything there is to know, because that is simply not the case, and we're always learning and evolving.